the club head speed's not the issue. It's getting the compression to control it. Because if you can get the most ball speed for your club head speed, then you can regulate it a lot easier. But when your loft is so variable, the friction changes so much and the compression changes, and you're just getting different distances. And then it's really difficult at the level you're playing to club, and then to try and control it, you've got to slow down. We don't want to have to slow down to control the ball. That's the thing. We want to be able to sequence better, and that controls it, because the sequencing stabilises the club. You're a great mover, so now you can start to sequence better. You can stabilise the club, which gives you the licence to still commit and go for it. Nice. Fantastic. That's a great fly. I mean, that is so strong. It's just like clockwork, isn't it? What did you feel on that one?
I just didn't pap it right. I just released it. Well, I might have passed it a bit right, but not into that hoop.
Yeah, the butt end, got to make sure the butt, thinking more of the butt than the club head. On an arc, if you're rotating, you want this moving that way for as long as possible.
Yeah.
As you're rotating, as long as you possibly can, because it ain't going to do this. It ain't going to do that because it's attached to you, and you're rotating, and you rotate really explosively. So as soon as you start to push off, this is coming back round, and that goes out. So we don't want this working in. Okay, some people maybe, but not you. This needs to work out, and then because as soon as it goes out and you push off, it comes straight back in, and that goes out. The moment this comes in, we've got problems. The body stalls and you're doing this. The butt staying out enables you to keep rotating and use the push off to rotate the body. Yeah, fantastic. And it's also nice knowing that you can actually go this way and the ball's not going that way. Yeah. Because you know, I go this way and I rotate and it's just going to draw, it's just going to come back. Whereas when you're trying to swing straight, you can pull it or push it and you're in because this is too variable. You're not quite. It's like you've been having to control all this through tension. Now this just gets tension by you rotating, and then you can just release it. And if the draws get too much, then you might be over exaggerating sometimes this. But to be honest, it's probably because you're not pushing enough and using your pivot, because the pivot pulls it back round. You see, but. You know what the variables are that you're checking, and then also I'm just going to move more into a bit of a fade, neutralise my draw a little bit, and then move into a. So when you're practicing, the next shot from that, I mean it's a good shot by the way. What you might say, well, because you're tightening up your dispersion so well, you could move into a slight fade, or you could. Look at that. That's how you control your ball flight through your sequencing. No worries, that can happen, can't it? Timing. Your loading didn't load for long enough then. No. You went to hit it. Just too early. That's more of your old kind of pattern when you went too early here. Yeah, and then back into loading again. It's good that you can differentiate between these things, between the old style and now what you're doing reformed.
So you know when you said about pitching, so would you use a similar mini version of that to a pitch?
Good question, yeah. It's the same. So you're actually taking the club back on 3. Because now you've got your swing centre forward, you've got your low point under the ground. Now this is what controls your trajectory. So it's so down. Now you push up, that shallows it out, it's going down. If you love the coaching and want to experience the effects of the training that you see with our pupils, you can purchase the GRFI system yourself by following the link in the video description. You'll get all the equipment and a 2-hour download covering all the fundamentals, exploring your movement and how you can use the ground and create those all-important ground reaction forces and transfer them through to clubhead speed and experience the gains that you're seeing in the videos. If you go later, strong kind of fly, and if you push off a bit earlier release, higher launch. So it's there, you'll see the body changes, the body motion changes. If I go 1, 2, 3 and I push off early, you're going to be more like this. if I go later, 1, 2, 3, but you're not going to get as much rotation that way because the vertical's not where you are positioned. The time of your vertical doesn't spin you as much. You don't get as much extension. Have a few goes on that board first, Joseph. So start with the club on the ground.
Yeah.
Start on your back foot first. Go 1, 2 with the board. Yes, that's it. Good, and you'll find your timing. That was a bit rushed, but it was good. I'd rather it be early. So you can let yourself, your feet a bit close together and just let yourself rock a little bit with it. Yeah, that's it. Nice. Just take that from me. Don't move this yet. Do 1, 2. It might move. It's going to move a little bit, but what I want you to do is don't rock it. 1, 2. Swing it back on 3. Yeah. Good. Now let it rock a bit. Just a bit. There you go. So it's soft in the shoulders and the arms, you see. That's nice. So just hold it here with me. Just roll your shoulders like this. Shrug and roll them back. That's it. So this is soft and loose through the neck and the shoulders. It's really important, especially for all golf swings, but particularly for pitching and chipping. You want to be neck, shoulders, scaps loose here, because what's rotating your shoulders, this is your axis of rotation for your shoulders here, okay, and your shoulders, the movable joints. As soon as we start to tension up, everything, look now, rib cage, shoulders, humerus, they start to move together, everything's blocked, as opposed to, now this can react, this is you feeling that swing weight and moving. Then you bring in the body action and suddenly you've got a nice reactive system and you can feel the weight of the club and you can start to use it. You can start to get more elaborate with your movement. So here, just roll it and just get, now, 1, 2, 3. You'll feel a little bit of a, yeah, just nice and arms straight, so we're not making a backswing with the arms, it's just a, yeah, perfect, perfect. And this is awesome as a little warm-up before you hit balls even on the range. Now, if you haven't got the board with you, or you do this or this, you take your club, you use a karate chop hold like this. What I would do first is just a step-step drill just to feel it. And then without the step, just step over here. No golf ball, just have a few swings doing that. Lovely. Look at that. That's a great pitching action. It's coming out strong, you see. Then you can add loft if you want to. Different feel there?
Yeah. More like looser.
Looser?
Yeah.
Brilliant, because the body's doing the work, you see. I want you to do a nice soft 50-yard shot, but see how forward you can get. That's very good. A bit more than 50, but it's good though.
Yeah.
It's not easy with that gaps, but I want you to see if nice and soft now, but so you've softened it off, but you can still feel the pattern. Yes. That's the kind of tempo we want. So you can feel the same pattern, you can really drop. It's still a very elaborate pattern, but the tempo of the swing's softer, or you could go faster. But underlying is always that pattern that you can feel where you're going forward and you're dropping into 3. There you go. Look at that, soft. So your strike is consistent. Oh, that's gorgeous. Nice. See the spin on that?
Yeah.
Feel good?
Yep.
Oh, lovely. Very, very coachable. Unbelievably so. Are you the same at cricket? Really adaptable like that?
Yeah, it's
I can imagine you kind of pick it up so quick.
obviously it's a moving ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has from when he started to just not having any coaching really. Then they like turned him into an off spinner, and they couldn't believe how quick he picked it up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Because everyone thinks you just go like that and it's dead easy, and it's not. You know, there's like 90% of people who play don't even spin it because they haven't got the technique.
Right.
They do about that much,
Yeah.
but his go.
right angles. So notice how it felt then going to 50 yards.
Yeah,
So
the same drop.
Yeah, but also you've gone back to 25, then you can go 30, 40, now you know where 50 is, you know where 70 is. It's kind of, this is the distance control, so you don't need, and not once is it a set swing length,
No.
because you never, it's like throwing a ball, you don't need it, once you start thinking of certain swing lengths, you're tensioning, you're trying to put into a position,
Yeah.
whereas this, it's like throwing a ball, it's all feel. Feel good with that?
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you,
Okay.
Marcus. Yeah,
Cheers.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
that was awesome. We'll finish there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was brilliant to watch, fantastic. Well done. Exciting.
Thank you again.
Thank you.